here with the award-winning Nicholas Earle. Actually, we stole Nick from the studio. It sounds like so. You're on borrowed time, I hear.
Yeah, working on a new record, and so I just figured make an hour, come down, have a chat.
Well, let's not keep it too much, but let's dive right in about that. What's going on? What are you cooking up?
Yeah, so it's Nick Earle and the Reckless Hearts got the new band on the go, and we're just we're cooking up some blues rock and really just rebranding and getting a new project out there to blow people's minds.
Well, we can't wait for that. Let's talk a little bit about the rebranding. So you guys, you're the Nick Earle trio, and then you unleashed the Reckless Hearts. Was the first gig at the Iceberg Alley?
It was at Iceberg Alley, yeah.
Right, it's a killer name. So I think the first thing people notice is that it's got it's leaning more rock than typical blues, but obviously still got the cutting edge blues vibe.
For sure.
Is that a new direction or?
Yeah, I find lately I want my stage shows and my my live shows to be full of energy, and I just love to hair flips and rocking out on stage. So to bring a rock element, a heavier element to my blues influence is not only fun, but it's different, and I think it will appeal to a broader market.
Totally. Well, you've definitely got the chops. You're a blues staple right now in the city. So let's see what you can do with the rock side. I'm sure it's going to be face melting as usual.
Let's see what
depending on what time this comes out. Where are you headed? Something exciting touring?
Yeah, so I'm in Saskatchewan for a few weeks with Chris Kirby from October 22nd until November 10th, and we're doing a bunch of small theaters and various halls all through rural Saskatchewan. So if you're out that way, please come check us out. And after that, I'll be in Alberta with Rosemary Lawton on a Home Roots tour, and then we're also doing the Calgary Folk Club and a few other events. And you can find all my tour dates on nickearle.ca or my Facebook page or wherever else I am.
So you're actually recording right now as we're doing this interview. You just recently put out the solo, the trio record, the Nick Earle solo record.
Yeah.
But my understanding is that walk me through the timeline of that material, because you mentioned earlier off camera that it's not something you quite play anymore. But is it something that you're kind of park, or are you going to come back to it? Like, how's this old material going to work its way in?
I definitely won't abandon it. I played in the blues duo Earle and Coffin for quite a few years, and after that. During I was working on a side project, which was my solo record. And once Earle and Coffin ended, I was like, man, we got to get this record out. So we just kind of threw it out to the world to see what would happen. But it isn't necessarily, what I would gig right now. That album is not my set list. So I'm kind of creating a project now that resembles my live show. And then, we'll throw in some tunes off that album, of course, into our sets now. But it's definitely, we're going to rebrand into the heavier stuff and just move forward.
Well, yeah, that sounds great. Is there any idea of when you think that material is going to be unleashed?
Yeah, we're definitely hoping to get the record out before next summer, so probably a May release, just so we have something to tour with and promote while we're on the road.
I got a kind-hearted woman, do anything in this world for me. I got a kind-hearted woman, do anything in this world for me. I really love that woman, can't stand to leave her be. I got a kind-hearted woman, she studies evil all the time. I got a kind-hearted woman, she studies evil all the time. Every day. Well, she just as well to kill me than to have it on her mind.